Hello and welcome back to my channel Tech Jupiter. Today we are going to understand or learn that what is the process of installing Windows 11. We all know that Windows 11 is the latest operating system, the latest client operating system by Microsoft, and this operating system looks really nice. Appearance and graphics quality is really good. So everybody would like to install this Windows 11 in their laptop or desktop, right? But remember, we should know that what is the procedure to install Windows 11. So in this video I am going to show you that how to install Windows 11 in VMware. Okay, so VMware scenario will be little different from the real one. If you want to install Windows 11 in your real base machine, what precautions you need to take and what would be the process, that I will tell you later on. I will create a separate video where how to make bootable USB, and inside that USB or inside that pen drive or flash drive how to load Windows 11. I will create a separate video. For now onwards, let me show you how to install Windows 11 in VMware. Okay, so first thing you need to understand that you need to download Windows 11 from this link. This is microsoft.com software download Windows 11. This is the link. Okay, you can get this link easily. See, if you type Windows 11 download, and the first link you are getting from here under Microsoft, this link if you click, so over here you will get this link. Okay, so this is the download link. You can see here three download options are there. Don't be confused. The first download options is telling you that if you are using Windows 10, okay, in your laptop and you want to just upgrade it, so then only you need to click here. So once you have clicked, you can see Windows 11 install assistant kind of thing, or sorry, this is a separate thing. Let me show you. Here you can see I have clicked here. See, Windows 11 installation assistant. So this file will automatically install, and once you have double click into that file, it will automatically start upgrading. Okay, but if you don't want to upgrade, you just want to completely remove your Windows 10, and then only after that you want to install Windows 11, then only you have to download. Click here, right? So you can see, so this will help you to make a bootable USB and DVD this. Okay, and the third one is telling clearly that once you have clicked on download now options, it is the image format is ISO, and that is applicable for VMware because VMware only support ISO format of Windows, of any operating system in fact. So whatever you want you can do. From my case I am installing. It doesn't mean that if you have downloaded ISO version of Windows 11 you can't make bootable USB. Okay, it is clearly manageable. So I will demonstrate that everything in a separate video. This video is for installation only. Okay, so let's go ahead, and if you click here it will get downloaded. So I have already downloaded. You can see here, uh, right here, see Windows 11 English I have already downloaded around 5.4 GB, around the size, right? So once you have downloaded, I'm just taking you straight to VMware Workstation right here. So VMware, how to install VMware, I will make a separate video again because this all these things are required. Okay, you need to know that. So once VMware installation is done, here you need to click on create a new virtual machine right here. So you can see, just a minute, yeah, here you can see I have already installed Windows Server 2012, but I want to install one more operating system right here. So for that purpose I am just clicking on file option, clicking on new virtual machine. Okay, or you can go to home option, and here also you can click on create a new virtual machine. So I'm just clicking here. See very carefully the process of Windows 11. It will be little bit different. Okay, the steps are different. Additional steps you need. There is a one small additional step you need to do while installing Windows 11, because you might face a compatibility issue as per your hardware. Whatever configuration you have in your central processing unit or in your cabinet, that might be unsupportive for Windows 11. So that thing you need to bypass. Okay, so let's go through one by one. I'm just clicking here next. These are the three options you might face while you are installing in VMware. So for my case, I'm just clicking on installing disk file ISO. So through the ISO file, I am going to install Windows 11. These options, if you have a bootable Windows 11 DVD already ready, then that thing you need to insert in your DVD player and you can install it from here. Okay, so that thing is not applicable for my case because I don't have any DVD drive. So I have already installed ISO. So I am going to select from here, browse, and right here Windows 11 is there. So I'm just clicking on OK. So it is already detected and I'm just clicking on next. The third option is telling that you can set up your hardware first. Okay, the RAM, hard disk, processor, all these things you have set up, and later on you can browse it and select this ISO image file later on. Okay, so these two is pretty much similar. So what I will do, I am first selecting this ISO file, clicking on next. So it's basically guest operating system is Microsoft Windows, and here I don't think Windows 11 list is there because VMware Workstation, the version I'm using is 16 Pro. So that point of time Windows 11 might not get released. So that's why the list in the list Windows 11 name is missing here. So it will not create any problem. Just select Windows 10 and later. Okay, no problem. If you not select this one, if you select any one, no problem. Next, it is telling that the name as per you selected, it is reflecting, and here the location is telling where you want to install this Windows 11. So I'm going to click on browse, and accordingly I will see that which drive have much more space. So D has space. So here you can create a new folder, and inside that folder you can put it your Windows 11. So I have already created a folder, that is VM11, VM11. That thing you can rename it anytime. Okay, it is not necessary that you need to rename it like this what I have written here. No problem, just create a folder and select that one. So it is telling that the location will be inside D drive. Okay, so clicking on next. Here the size have to given 60 is recommended, but from my case I am not going to give 60 because I am just installing it. I am not going to install any more software inside it, so 60 GB is not required for my case. So 30 GB is enough. I am just clicking on store virtual disk as a single file, clicking on next. You need to customize your hardware as per your hardware. RAM should be 2 GB minimum. Okay, and processor is already selected 2. So that's all. I don't require anything. Closing it and clicking on finish. So what I have done so far, I am just selected the operating system, that is Windows 11, and I have just set it up my device requirements, devices like memory 2 GB, processor 2, and these that's it. So I'm just starting the installation now. So I'm just clicking on power on. So here you need to press any key. It is clearly telling that press any key to boot from CD DVD. So I don't have CD, I don't have DVD, but I am installing it from ISO image file, right? So I need to press any key button, any key from your keyboard that you need to press. If you missed, then installation will not going to start, remember. So that point of time, that fraction of seconds, you need to press any key, whatever key you want. So I have just pressed any one, any D, F, enter anything. So now it is started. The installation is started. The installation process is started. So installation process is going to be very lengthy. Okay, so video will also going to be very lengthy. So in somewhere I will pause. Okay, pause this video, pause the recording of this video, because loading file and installing all these things will take much time. So here you all know that where you don't need to change the select time currency language and keyboard input output, all these things, it will remain same. Click on next, and here you need to click on install now. If you are doing these things in a real scenario, you don't need to install VMware Workstation and all these things. You just need to do one thing, that is the first step is you just make your pen drive bootable. Okay, minimum 8 GB pen drive is required, maximum whatever you have, 8 GB pen drive minimum. Your Windows 11 need to remain inside that flash drive as a bootable format. That is the first step. Second step is when you are going to installing it, you need to go inside the BIOS setup. Okay, so right once you have starting your computer, you need to press F2 or del that thing. Okay, so this will take you to the BIOS section, and over there your bootable type will be pen drive. So I will show all these things in my second video, other video, where I am going to show you how to make it bootable your pen drive. Right, so for now you can see these steps will remain same. Okay, real case and whatever I am doing here, all this will remain absolutely same. So here you don't need to put your uh, product key. We don't have actually, because I am not going to use Windows 11 the original one. Okay, I have just freely downloaded, so for my case I don't have any product key. That tab need to be clicked. So I've clicked. So many versions are available, you can see. Okay, so many versions are available. So I am going to select Windows 11 Pro. So what is the meaning of N? N is nothing, just it is telling that Windows 11 Pro and Windows 11 Pro N will remain absolutely same, but only thing which is missing, are going to missing in here, that will be the multimedia part, the media player and the media converter. All these things will not be there here. Okay, that this will not be there. Okay, so what you have to do now, you just need to click on next. If you want, you don't want, if you don't require media player, then you just click on Windows 11 Pro and click on next. Okay, so yes, this is the error you are going to face, so you don't need to worry about it. It is telling that this PC does not meet the minimum system requirement to install this version of Windows, right? This version of Windows. So what you have to do here, it is see, whenever you are installing Windows 11 na, your Windows 11 is constantly checking few things like RAM check, okay, secure boot checking, TPM checking. All this checking is happening in the registry part. So all these things you need to do bypass, and then only you can install. So you don't need to worry about it. You just need to click here shift button, just hold it, press it and hold it, and press at the same time F10. So shift and F10 you need to type here, and you right after that you are getting CMD prompt, and here you need to type registry edit. The short form is reg edit, reg for registry, and you are going to edit it. So regedit is the command, and press enter. So once you have clicked on enter, you can see the registry editor is coming. So what is the meaning of registry? Registry is nothing, just the hierarchical database of Windows. Every operating system has its own registry. It's just a database. A database means here all the user related information, hardware related information, whatever events you are doing, whatever operations are doing in the operating systems, all these informations are stored right here. Okay, so for for now we need to click on very carefully. You don't need to change anything, otherwise everything will be spoiled. Okay, just you need to see very carefully. You need to click on H key local machine, and right after that you need to click on system, and under the system you will get a folder that is setup, and you just need to right click it. You need to create another folder. You need to create another folder, and you need to rename it as lab config, and all it will be in small letter, remember. So once the lab config has been configured, see, LAB CONFIG, capital small, it's a case sensitive. Okay, so you need to write as it is what you are watching here. So lab and config will remain together, no space, all are in the entire thing will be in small. So right click here, again I'm clicking on new, and this time inside this folder lab config you need to create few D word registries. So D word 32-bit, not 64-bit, D word 32-bit value you need to add. So here you have added, and accordingly you need to rename it. So rename, here you need to type capital B Y P A S S, capital T P M C also will be in capital, and C H E C K. Check, right? So bypass TPM, sorry, it will be TPM. Okay, B Y P A S S, B will be in capital, there will be no space, TPM will be capital, and C will be the capital, remaining will be small. And you need to double click it, and you need to change the value to 1. That means you are making it enable. Okay, so value should change. Again you need to right click here, new, or you need to right click over here also, new, and again D word 32-bit, and this time you need to type capital B Y P A S S, capital R, small a m, C H E C K. Okay, again you need to double click here, change the value, instead of 0 put 1. Again take a third file, third registry D word file, and type, rename it by capital PASS, S capital SECURE, secure, B capital OOT, and C capital ECK. So what is this? Bypass secure boot check. So B capital, P capital, S capital, B capital, and C capital. There is no any space. So let me cross check. I have done SECURE. Okay, make sure there is no any spelling mistake, there is no any capital small error. All this thing you need to check yourself, otherwise if any error you have made, then the entire operation will not work. Bypass RAM check, BYPASS. Here P will be small. RAM check, RAMCHECK. Yeah, absolutely fine. And bypass P is in small, TPM is capital, and check everything is fine. Yeah, everything is done, right? So double click, let me check the value I have changed or not. Yeah, everything is done. So I'm just crossing over here and clicking on next, sorry, exit, and that's it. So what I have to do now, I need to cross it, yes, and here install now. As you can see, the error what earlier was reflecting, that thing is not coming anymore. So I'm just clicking on I accept, and next customize. Here is the 30 GB which you have already given. So I need to create a partition. Partitions means you are just creating some partitions inside your inside your hard disk. So 30 GB is given. If you want to create 3 partitions, then 30 GB each will be the size. Then from here you need to do, okay, let me tell you, show you. So like 20,000 MB means, sorry, 20 GB, you know, so 20, yeah, apply. Okay, just a minute. 20,000, 20 GB means 20,000. So okay, so here you can see, out of 30 GB I have created a partition which is 20 GB. So few space is already taken as a system reserve purpose, so 19.4 given, remaining are for system purpose, system reserve purpose, MSR reserved, system reserved, all these things, and these are the remaining which is unallocated. Okay, so this is for partitions. Okay, as per your requirement you can do these things, or after installation you can do also. It is not necessary. If you don't do here, you can't make any add or delete partitions later on. So later on you can do also. Okay, so for here also I don't require all these things, partitions and all. I will already taken 30 GB, so I will assign, I'm deleting this partition. See, this is the process to delete any partition. Very carefully, if your partition consists any important data, you should not delete from here, otherwise you will lost your all data, remember. So very carefully. Okay, so I'm just taking the entire space and clicking on apply, because 30 GB is already low for Windows 11 installations point of view. So I have taken the entire space, and to install this version the system drive needs 52 GB or larger. You can see it is telling. So here I have start installing. Right after clicking next, it will start copying the file and getting files ready. So this will take few time. As per the capacity of your RAM and processor, it will take time. It will take around 10 minutes minimum. So I don't want to make this video so much lengthy. So for the time being I am just pausing this video. Okay. Okay, so you can see that getting files ready for installation is 100% done, and installing features is also 100% done. So getting files ready for installation is nothing. Whatever image we have downloaded from the internet, that thing is verifying that all the files are correctly available or not. So this is the longest process while doing installation. So once it is taking, the installation and update part will not take much time. So it's take around 10 more than 10 minutes. So that's why I have paused the video, and you can see that installation first three portion steps is completed, and now installing updates. And once it is done, your installation process will take a restart. So installing updates and finishing up all this will take some times. So for that purpose I'm just stopping the recording to avoid unnecessary making lengthy this video. Okay, I'm again pausing. So you can see that it is done. All the 5 steps is completed. It is taken restart automatically. Your computer will restart. Remember, while restarting at the very beginning, that message will again might have reflect, like press any key to boot from CD. So that point of time you should not press any key, remember, otherwise your installation will start from the very beginning. Here the message is not actually showing, but if any case, if your right after restart, if the message is still reflecting like press any key to boot from CD DVD, that time you should not press. It will pressed only the first time at the very beginning. Okay, otherwise whatever you have done, that thing will again be repeated. So right after restarting the machine, we will see that what options we would face to complete Windows 11 installation, right? So let's wait. So video is already 24 minutes lengthy, so much things are there. Okay, so if anything you know already, you can just skip that part. Okay, so I am again pausing this video because it is unnecessary taking many time. Okay, I am just pausing, and once I receive the um, picture, the outcome. I will start it again. Okay, let's wait for few seconds. Is it coming? No, it's taking time. I am pausing this recording again. Okay. See, it is taking longer than usual actually. Whatever steps we have done so far, right after that it will take some time, and your Windows 11 operating system will automatically get installed. Okay, so there is nothing additionally thing you need to do. Whatever we have done, that's enough. Okay, so it is taking much time because it is installing in VMware workstations, so that's why it is taking much time. For your case, right after the steps which we have already covered, your Windows 11 will completely get installed in your computer. Still, if you have any questions, if you facing any trouble during the installation, while you are doing installation, if you get any error which you are unable to solve, you can write, you can take a screenshot and post it in the comment section. You can ask me questions and I will help you. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this will be very helpful for you. Thank you so much and goodbye.